Hey peeps, Danny Go here. I'm gonna do another of my favorite things to do for Cyrene. So this is the Mecha event. Um, it's kind of funny. This is the last day. Early on, I didn't know what was going on. Being I don't know, just distracted. Uh, but then when I found out what was going on, I was already on Arcadia and I was low on ped. Well, not low on ped, but you get ped all in mats, and it was all my ped was in mats. And then um, all my ped being in mats. Oh, already got one juice. Wow, look at that, one juice already. Nice. So these juices are skill pills. They have high MU. So that's pretty nice. First drop. That's like times 34 the TT. So TT's 5, so that's probably 1.5 peds-ish, my guess. Top of my head. I like to use like a mix of weapons, kind of. Yeah, my results. Well, it's not really a result show, but I can show them. Results are kind of. We hit 3.715. That was the last result show after the Hoff, and then we did improve to moved to about 200 pets higher, or 300 pets higher actually, and then we sunk back down. Most of that sinking was during mining, but I did get a whole lot of MU that I sold on Cali. The MU, that listing from yesterday, it doesn't include the MU as sold. I would expect maybe at least 150 pets of movement in MU. So it should be somewhat higher than this, but I'm not going to recalculate it. It's not really a result show. Just showing the Mecha event. This is pretty cool. I should have showed you coming in to be real. That's unfortunate. Let's go back and do that actually. Let's go back and do that. Oh, cool. Another auction sold, maybe? Nice. Oh, I do have to also, I actually need to start, pushing my welding wire adjustment down. I won't actually remove it entirely, to be honest. But I'm slowing down my current batch, but I should I'll put that for the future one. I'll move it down to 150 because I've sold a lot of it Kali recently. I like the price. I mean, it's not easy to create, but I'm okay with the price. Just good skills, you know. Okay, so uh, that's kind of weird me exiting. So that's where I have 5 point. That's the exit point. But so basically for the Mecha event, you go to this teleport here, ARC Academy. It's a pretty main teleport, ARC Academy. So obviously you start over here at the teleport. I don't even know why I'm showing this. This is not really need to know, but this is ARC teleport. And there's some nice NPCs here with nice missions. I think Zora is over there or something. You do that, and then you run over here, and then you say you're ready, and then you pop in. And then, these are basically robots, but they have kind of like animal loot other than the skill pills. So it's a pretty cool event. Got a lot of good results here too. A lot of big hoffs, Oh, not big hoffs, but I mean, for the size of the mob, good hits. I don't even know if they're hoffs, but they're big hits, like 600 peds or something. They may not have hit the hoff board, but they felt like hoffs, I mean, a Hoff one day is not a Hoff another day, for some of the little ones, especially during a big event, you're more likely not to get off. No. But yeah, it's nice, like I like this. There's a lot of Shrap, kind of like Mayhem, and a little bit of animal kind of stuff, and then, but they are robots, so that's kind of cool actually. I think there is like a mission if you get like a boss after a while. I think it just might have a guaranteed juice. I don't know. Maybe it's not a guaranteed juice. I don't know what's really special about it. It doesn't seem very special. Um, and it takes forever to get to that boss, so I don't know what's important. I mean, it's really just killing these mobs. I don't think there's anything super special about the boss, but I could be wrong. I haven't experienced anything special about the boss. I think maybe I've got a juice more often on them, or maybe it's guaranteed. I don't know. Not really sure. I haven't really done enough to really know, but I've done a few of these and enjoyed it each time. And so I just thought, hey, I have to get over here. So, but yeah, I had an interesting week. Mostly good. Mostly good. And yeah. Um yeah, I feel good about things. Especially I sold sold one of stock. It was my sold it for only about 15% profit, and I don't know if it was even wise to sell it. It might have run more, but it was a big position, and it went on a skid that was like something like a I was down like 65% at one point, and I never really realized the nightmares investing could cause on your mind before that, and I learned. I learned something. Um, it had a 20K position unraveled. It was down about 13K. That's US dollars actually. It did rally and ended up 15%. I mean that was all within the course of a year. And I mean there's a reason I think it might go up more, but it's just I just like when you end up down like that and then you just get up 15%, it's just like I just had to get out of it, and I bought short-term bonds and whatnot, and a um, few of an ETF that's covered puts, but my God, that was an experience I never want to have again. I learned more in that experience than anything, but yeah, that's not an experience I ever want to have again. Hmm. Destroy boss. Oh wow, nice. I guess we'll see. So I've got two juices already now. I guess because the boss must carry over. I don't know where the boss is. Oh, it's this one. All right, he's very big. So yeah, if you ever I don't know how important these bosses are, but they're very big. So I guess it pops up a message when you get to the boss, and then he's very, very tall. Although I guess it's not robot wouldn't have a gender, would it? I mean, I couldn't say it's a she. I don't think it's a he or she. It's a robot. Um, it is very tall, I guess. Yeah, it was a good week. Yeah, Yeah, what I was invested in, I guess I was a little cryptic, was a shipping container company. And then I didn't really like it got kind of exciting, and then so I guess I did get a skill pill. Wow, I got a lot of them. Maybe that was did I ever get the new mission? Hopefully. Um, I probably have to go somewhere to get it. I didn't really realize freight rates and everything, and then oversupply, undersupply, and I mean, frankly, well, I don't want to talk about how it worked out, and it's kind of a sad more than anything, but I mean, somehow it got out of that and it's got a little bit of a profit, so live and learn. I mean, that was just a nightmare. It's funny that it actually worked okay, but it was just utter hell. Um, yeah, you learn what they mean by you hear people say investments that make you sleep well at night. Never really understood that exactly until this moment. Oh, I'm really pounding the juices. How many juices is this? This is 4 juices? I haven't even really been here that long. This is a good run. I think I got here pretty early. I mean, it's it's wasn't sleeping really well, so I woke up and I thought, hey, I'm gonna go into Cyrene, and it's like 4:40 a.m. Probably, I guess in UK it would be like 10:40. I think it's 6 hour difference. I don't know. I think so. But yeah, whoa, is that another one? Yeah. Oh, I think, or is it, these are kind of getting stuck here, aren't they? Not getting as many as I thought, but 4 is still pretty good, I feel. Maybe these aren't the good ones, but yeah, 50%, 30%. Okay. They're okay ones. They're not the best ones, but I mean, you can't complain about this. This has been pretty good. I feel like I'm getting good TT too. I just really like this event. It's just really fun. Definitely one of my more favorite things to do on Cyrene. So I'm glad I definitely made it, even though it's only the last day. Getting a lot of these double shraps. It'd be nice to get a global or two before, possible. If not, that's okay. It'd be cool if I could. I just get that feel like I could get one of these like to pop off. And these aren't the big ones, but even still, I feel like I got on my totals. I mean, I've been in the positive a lot in the past. Not very long, but had moments, where I've been in the positive. The moment I'm not seeing them, but they exist in the past. Oh yeah, there's one of them. I feel like I've done pretty well on MU and getting ped from various sources and whatnot. So it's like I feel like I should have a point in my cycle which is on the positive. I mean, whether or not I can get there, I think there is maybe a little bit more difficulty not having the twin weapons. I don't have that, so that adds some challenge. But I'm still hopeful that I can hit a point, you know, in this upturn that's on the positive or close to the positive. I mean, down 3,400 peds, or yeah, 3,400 peds. That's my high point. That's not actually bad, especially because my skills are growing a lot. So I would think that over time, I could get back eventually. But it would be nice to see on this, on this cycle, they happen. Especially last year, I did a lot of Twitch streaming, which kind of put a lot into the game for me. I mean, I gave a lot out, but it did put a lot in the game for me. And then I've done a lot of things that, you know, that size to get money in the game, and I consider that part of the game, so I don't really count against the total of depot. But I've done that, and then I feel like I've been strong on MU. I mean, I guess I do take a lot into account the twin tokens. So maybe I should have played a little tighter, and more high MU mobs. But I was really more just expanding a lot of codex. But I felt like everything I did was solid and made sense. I wish I had played a little more towards some MU, but I don't regret the large amount of codex and whatnot. So I mean, I like to see where it'd be nice if this cycle went to a positive number, or at least very close to it, because I feel like I've done well. But we'll see. You don't really know till it happens. I can't really think of any major issues I've had. I mean, I did get looted, but it was only about 50 peds. So I'm not gonna say like, I mean, it's kind of nothing to lose 50 peds, with how much I get into the game and whatnot. Um, Still painful, but it was a lesson learned. Um, I was talking with somebody, actually family, but we were talking about things. And for some reason, a motivational speaker came up, and I just thought I'd share this. Now that I thought about it, there's one of the things they said is, there's not winning and losing. There's just winning and learning. And I thought that's a good perspective. If you just think there's not, if it's winning and learning, if you take something from any loss, it's not really a loss anymore. It's if you learn something, you know. Um, Obviously, maybe we say we learned something we didn't, and that's always a danger. But I mean, if you really try to learn something from, from things that don't go well, not really winning and losing, just winning and learning. And I think that's a good perspective. I'm not gonna say I do very well with it, but something to strive for, right? I think so. Ah, I just feel like I should. I feel like the moment. I mean, I'm probably gonna go like 40 minutes here. Even though I don't think many of you make it that far in. Also, I'm gonna have those little links so you can get some peds in there. My misplay I'm getting, essentially, 100 to 200 pets a month. It's in dollars, so it's $10 to $20, but that's 100 to 200 pets. Uh, I got a another Atlas Earth. So I actually got 100 pets in Atlas Earth this month. I probably will only get 5 next month, but I don't know, maybe not, because I'm expanding quite a lot. So pretty soon I will be consistently at 100 pets a month, and then it should be eventually over 150 pets a month. And just like I mean, it's really hard building, but when you start building, it's really powerful. Because each land will pay like over $1 a year. So like maybe like it's just spitballing, but I think it's pretty close. Maybe each land pays $1 and 25 cents a year. So it's like 12.5 pet a year for each land. So 12.5 pet a year. Okay, well that doesn't seem like a lot, but you can get up to 150 lands. You can actually get even more, but then it starts to give you less for the return. And you have to kind of study it because it actually after 150 the break is pretty heavy fast, so you actually don't want to go above it. And then they're also going to like introduce something where you can upgrade your lands. I think that's probably for places like the UK because they don't they want to have people have something to do past 150 lands, in more tight dense regions. You know. I don't know. Maybe they'll even move into Europe, but who knows? Eventually get more into Europe. But yeah, those referral links are really good. Ludius, I get a lot from, and then Misplay, and Atlas Earth. But yeah, I'll put those there, and then always just like, subscribe, comment, appreciate anything. But yeah, if we get anything, you know, for global. So I mean, we've gotten some MU. Um, it's been a little slow. I guess it's been fine. I don't know if the bigger ones would be better, but you know. I just want to do these little ones where they have different sizes, kind of in the same area. I guess they're kind of similar, but I just prefer the little ones. I'm not real serious about it. I mean, if I was more serious, I'd probably go for bigger ones, but not sure what damage these do. My armor's not the best for it, but it's not bad or anything. Usually I get these kind of to pop, but not today. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of mining and hunting, some crafting. Not a lot of movement on any of these professions. Animal looter stays like 53 mid, doesn't really move. Prospector, I feel like I've done a lot, but it's not really moving very much. Construction's not really moving either. I feel like I'm gaining I feel like I'm always gaining quite a lot of skills, but not really seeing a lot of movement in my professions. I don't know. Kind of weird, but I'm sure it'll all just start popping at some point. Usually it works like that. You don't really see a lot of it, and then it all starts to come together at some point. And then it probably will stop for a while, and then it'll start up again. Somehow I'm just not like getting the right skills, I guess. Well, I actually have noticed that I'm not like, for example, I'm just not getting skinning very much. It's giving me a lot of skills, but not hardly any skinning. I mean, it's just an example. I mean, this is a robot, so of course robots wouldn't, but it's an example of, one of those key skills I'm just not getting. Maybe I'll call it a video. I just don't think I'm gonna get global. I would like to. I know it's definitely fun to make the video, and definitely enjoy this event coming to Cyrene. Sure, I'll global the moment I stop streaming. Just it is like that sometimes. I don't know why. Alright, probably just call this a wraps and for the video. I mean, obviously I'm gonna do a lot more of this, but I feel like I'm just kind of dragging it out now to see if I can get it global. Alright, so I'll call it a wraps. Thanks for tuning in if you made it this far. You guys are awesome, and um, hope to catch you in game, or just hope you continue watching the videos. Hope you find something you like. All right, have a good one, guys. Take care.